Sup Product Hunt, today we're going to be talking about X, formerly known as Twitter. We're going to be comparing Twitter before Elon and X after Elon. Forget all the politics aside, we're just going to be talking about the features of the product, okay? I am a Twitter addict. I've been tweeting since I'm 13. I am 26. That is half my life spent on Twitter or X or whatever it's called, and I am very passionate about this app, as you could tell. So we're going to be comparing the features before Elon, post Elon. Let's just jump into shit. Let's get this going. First off, we're going to talk about premium subscriptions, the blue check mark, right? There was this whole meme going around of like, oh my God, you paid for Twitter, right? And the premium subscription is $8 a month. And what that gives you is actually quite a lot. It doesn't just give you the blue check mark. It lets you edit posts. Subscribers have a 1 hour window to edit a post. So if you screw up or, make an error on whatever it might be, you could just edit it. I use that feature all the time. It's really nice. Another thing is longer posts. You're able to do like a lot longer posts, up to actually 25,000 characters. I personally don't tweet that long, but you can do that. Another thing is longer video uploads. You might see this video on Twitter, actually. We post the entire video on Twitter or X or whatever it's called. The point is you could post longer videos. Most importantly, though, is ads revenue sharing, right? So let's talk about the money, right? So on my Twitter, I've got around 30,000 followers. I've been making about a couple $100 a month. Like I said, I have been tweeting since I'm 13, right? I've been tweeting forever and now just getting paid to post, which is like really cool. I know it's not like a lot of money, but it's a start, and I think it's actually improved the quality of content on Twitter. Everybody's feeling more competitive now. They want to go make more money, so you see them posting better content. So ads revenue sharing is one way creators can now make money, but you could also make money via subscriptions. If we pull up my Twitter here, you can see there is a subscribe button, right? And I don't have a crazy amount of subscribers, Twitter paid subscribers, but it's a little bit every month. It gets me some coffee, and it's pretty cool. You get access to subscriber only content. So for me personally, I use that to post unhinged memes, so make sure to subscribe. But for other people, maybe they use it to post really good, startup launch tactics, stuff like that. There's also Premium Plus, which actually gives you additional features like no ads anywhere. So when I'm scrolling Twitter, I don't see ads. You might see ads, but I see 0 ads. It also gets you higher prioritization on replies. So if you want to be, Elon's reply guy and get noticed by Elon, Premium Plus actually really helps with that. You can also do articles. And so articles is Twitter's approach at newsletters in some way. So if you want to just post an article natively on X, you can do that. The articles feature isn't getting used too much, but I do think it's interesting. And so you can see right here, like, basically an article is just a natively embedded article, and Elon does not love traditional media, so it's kind of cool to see an article like this get 6.1 million views, right? So here's Sean, he's a partner at Sequoia Capital, and he's talking about how the world is underestimating the significance of the Telegram founder's arrest, right? And you can see here, it's just a full-length article like you'd see in a regular media outlet, but it's all done on X. This is a really, really smart move by Elon. They're a lot longer than a regular tweet, so you spend more and more time on the article, right? It's pretty brilliant. It gets people using the platform more and more. It also gets some of the biggest writers writing articles natively on X. This is all part of Elon's Everything app. Elon is trying to do everything and take on traditional media. And this is going to be one way. I think it's actually going to be very influential. Let's talk about Grok. You've probably seen it here. You've probably heard the name. And what Grok is it's basically AI integrated into Twitter. And so that means a few different things. It's not just a chatbot like ChatGPT. It's actually integrated deeper where it is summarizing articles. So you'll see here, like if you go to trending or go to explore, sometimes Grok will actually, give you different names here. So like Facebook app logo color change. It's no longer just hashtags are trending. It's real topics. And depending on the article, you'll see actually like a full length, basically description of what's trending and what's going on by Grok. It's honestly pretty good. I'm a big fan though of Grok's image generation. You could do kind of anything. It's actually kind of ridiculous. You could create some, crazy Donald Trump memes and stuff like that. Like let's create Donald Trump as a astronaut. The image output of Grok is not as good as Midjourney. It's not as customizable either. Midjourney, you could do a lot of like crazy features. You could do erasing now. Like you could do a lot on Midjourney, but Grok is basically censorship free. No NSFW content, but you can create Donald Trump. You could create guns. You could create a lot of stuff. Just nothing too dirty, Product Hunt folks. Grok is great at making silly images and stuff, but like any other AI platform or chatbot, it will hallucinate every now and then. So if you ask specific questions, it might not know. It might just give you fake answers. That's just part of the fun of AI, baby. So now let's talk about some of the verified org stuff. So Product Hunt is obviously a verified org. And what that means, it is $1,000 per month for a company to pay. And you actually get a lot of really cool features. So here you could see our dashboard. You could see all of our affiliates. We gave each of our employees who are active on Twitter a badge that goes next to their name. And what we're able to do is actually see all of their impressions, their engagement rate. You could see how this is super powerful for a marketer or a startup. If you want to track your entire startup or your entire team's social media presence, you could do that all on Twitter. I'm very excited by verified orgs. Another big thing, which I think is amazing, is the hiring platform. So right now that is kind of just in beta. But what you could do is import your jobs just like you would post a job on LinkedIn. You could post it on Twitter and then it will show up on your profile. You could tweet about it. You could also advertise for jobs. So if you want to attract a designer, you post a designer job and then you kind of just advertise it on Twitter. I know people might think like, who's on Twitter? Like it's just kind of unhinged people, but no, like the highest talent in startups, VC, whatever, are all on Twitter. If you want to get past the hashtag open to work people on LinkedIn, hiring on Twitter is the way to do it. There are also a couple top secret features which we currently have blurred out. The Twitter team, or X, sorry, was kind enough to give me access, and I've been helping them kind of shop some of these ideas and give them feedback. Let me just say it's going to be really exciting and make Twitter or X. I'm very excited for these features to come out. It's going to make X a 10 times more powerful tool. Another big feature that Elon keeps hinting at is payments. So not just creators receiving ad share, but actually being able to send payments like you would with Venmo, right? Elon has this vision of X as an everything app. He bought X.com in 1999 when he was like starting PayPal. And so he sees X as a way to send money to one another. I should be able to send money to a friend and really be able to sell my services, whatever it might be, all on X. I'm a big fan of this as somebody who has made a living from Twitter for the last 3 years, consulting and working with different startups. Usually what I'd have to do is message a founder or talk with the founder, agree on a deal, and then send them an invoice. But if it could all be done on Twitter, it's kind of nice. It makes it a lot more valuable of a platform, a lot stickier. And if Twitter needs to take their 2%, I'm fine with that too. It's all good. If they're finding me my clients, I'm happy, right? I want to talk a little bit about Elon's philosophy. So Elon, like I said, he sees it as the everything app. And what that means is I really believe like the center of the internet in 5-10 years will be X.com. There's a reason why they're pushing videos so much. It's because they're trying to disrupt YouTube. Articles, it's trying to disrupt traditional media, blogs, and websites. And so I really think X.com, the real estate you build on that platform, is going to pay off for literally decades to come, maybe even longer. And so when Elon really took over, he didn't want to just change the platform. He wanted to really redefine it. And so a lot of the old Twitter was all around censorship, honestly. Like if you look through the Twitter files, if you read any of that, you'll see like Twitter had a lot of connections with the FBI that was going all in and literally censoring a lot of tweets. And Elon wanted to expose that and make Twitter a free speech platform. And I think personally, he's doing a fantastic job. It feels like it's a safer place to say whatever you want, for better or worse. You might have noticed when Elon took over, there are a lot of like rapid iterations, and people weren't used to that on Twitter because Twitter was a 10-year-old company. They were used to it moving slow, not really doing much, right? So when Elon came in and there was a big, switch up, a lot of people were complaining and pissed off and whatever. But now I feel like we've hit a groove on Twitter that a lot of cool stuff is coming. And I'm really glad that they failed and they tried new stuff and they iterated, because that's how you get the good stuff, is by failing, by iterating, by doing all sorts of new stuff. So what's the verdict here? Was Twitter better pre-Elon, or is X better post-Elon? Personally, I think X is 10 times better, at least post-Elon, right? And I say this as somebody who's been tweeting since I was a kid, since I was 13. There wasn't any changes. There wasn't anything new. I was never getting paid for tweets. I couldn't let people subscribe. I couldn't search through my bookmarks. I couldn't do a lot of stuff, right? And now with all these new features, it makes it more fun, makes it more exciting. As an entrepreneur, as a creator, it makes it more of a sticky platform where I want to just keep on creating cool stuff, getting paid for it, and meeting new people all the time. So I'm really grateful to the entire team. And the verdict is, like, let's keep on shipping cool shit, right? Let's keep on building awesome stuff. Some of it's going to fail. Some will succeed. It doesn't matter. It's X.com. It's the everything app. And we're going to keep having fun and posting some memes, because that's what we do on X.com. Thanks for tuning in to another Product Hunt product review. For all our product reviews, make sure to subscribe. We're launching new ones every week. And for all the coolest products on the internet, go to producthunt.com. See you on the internet.